What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Hell Warden Higuma chapter 14. So, oh my god, last chapter was just goddamn insane. So, we found out why Akagane is going after Higuma sooner than he was supposed to, because Igetsu is going after Higuma. And he's like, nah, that's my goddamn prey. And this fight's getting really goddamn intense. Like, Higuma's losing limbs and shit. And it is not looking good. And yeah, and this motherfucker uses molten copper, which is just, oh, it's just insane. And it looks like Higuma is going to go through an awakening. And I really hope he does this week. But it looks like we're getting a little bit of a flashback first. But, oh my god, manga, do not let me down. And do not leave me with another, like, crazy-ass cliffhanger like you have been the last couple of weeks. Let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. 6 years ago, Higuma Kakarade, age 9. What? No! You lied to me, Dad! And chapter 14 is titled, Finding Resolve Part 1. Quiet! Don't make such a fuss over one video game! And that's Azuma Kakarade, Higuma's father. But you promised you'd buy it for me! I said if it was under 3,000 yen! Like, I'd never pay 6,000 yen for a lousy video game. It's not lousy, I'm gonna play it! You're bothering the other customers. Just buy it already and keep them quiet, or do you want me to pay? And that's, Haruma Kakarade, Higuma's aunt, and Azuma's older sister. Dude, Haruma looks awesome. I love her design. What? And Haruma! Ugh, you're so annoying. Stop crying, Higuma. This is why I can't stand kids. You're getting... Wow, you meanie! You're getting snow all over me. Yuck. Don't spoil him, Haruma. If you teach him he can whine and get whatever he wants, I'm the one who has to deal with it. And don't smoke in front of my child or inside a store. Are you blind? It's not lit. Could you quit looking for excuses to lecture me? I'm older than you. What does that have to do with anything? Guys, quit fighting. What? They're so loud. Okay, here's what we'll do. If you promise you'll come with me on my next job, I'll buy you the game. Oh, I don't need it then. Oh my god. Girl, you ass. I'm buying it. I'm buying you that game. That means you have to come along on my next job. No, don't buy it. It's been getting worse lately. You mean how the kid hates your work? I have to admit it. I have, oh my god, warnings. I have to admit I was surprised by how extreme his reaction was. That's part of it, but I mean on a more fundamental level, like a problem with his personality maybe. He hates violence in any form. It started the first time I brought him along to watch me on a job, but it's not limited to Hell Warden work. An older kid was bullying him at school, and he didn't even try to defend himself. He's even stopped wanting to watch TV at home. He says the news gets too nasty, and he doesn't like sports either. The more serious the competition, the more he dislikes it. Poor Higuma. But video games are fine? He says they're just for fun, so they're okay. He sure is sensitive, though. He's never really been anything like you. I always thought of him as more of a daring child. In the Valley of Mist between the realms. No matter how tough Abo got, it never shook him. You went through a rebellious phase yourself. So did you, but this is different. I think on a fundamental level, he's not fit to be a Hell Warden. Fit or not, he still has to do it, you know. 400 years ago, an ancestor of the Kakarade family helped a spirit known as the Old Weak Man break out from hell. What? What? Once the, oh my gosh. I gotta read this, start for this, because I'm just amazed right now. Oh my god. 400 years ago, an ancestor of the Kakarade family helped a spirit known as the Old Man break out from hell. Once freed, the Old Man invoked a spell of the goddess and released multitudes of fugitive spirits that terrorized the realm of the living. We're still cleaning up after our ancestors' mess. It's our duty and our punishment. If Higuma runs from it, he'll be sent to hell when he dies. If you care about the fate of your son, Azuma, you have one role. You've got to go with tough love and make him into a Hell Warden. I know that. He's turning 10 soon. I know that too. He won't lose. I swear it. It's time. Let's go. We have a job to do. Dude, oh man, they look awesome in there. I know we've seen Higuma's dad, Azuma, in his outfit, but I love seeing Haruma's outfit. Oh, Haruma looks badass as fuck. Be a Hell Warden or be damned to hell. Those are the merciless shackles the great King Emma put upon us, so that his game pieces in the fight against the fugitive spirits won't leave the field. Haruma, what? Don't smoke on the temple grounds. Shut up! I think you, go too far. Oh, is that so? Oh, It sure is so. The fugitive spirits are pitiful no matter what bad things they've done. I watched my dad slice one apart where there was blood everywhere. The fugitive spirit was in pain. He cried and said he didn't want to go to hell. Come on, Emma. Do people who've done bad things really have to be sent to hell? Is it really impossible? Is it really so impossible to forgive them? Well, first of all, there's the problem of life essence, but that's not what's on your mind, is it? No, it's not. I don't like watching my family do that kind of job. I know that maybe the fugitive spirits are bad people, but maybe we can just forgive them and say what's done is done. If everyone in the world did that for everyone else, no one would have to fight. The world would be peaceful. That would be better than being so harsh about everything. Saying you can't do this and I won't forgive that. I see, but if a fugitive spirit hurt you or someone you cared about, could you keep from getting angry? Could you still say the same thing? I'd make myself, you'd endure it? I would. Dude, but Emma makes a really good point. You could say all this shit all you want. You can talk the talk, but can you really walk the walk? I love this. Writing is really good. I wish we would have had this chapter like a couple weeks ago, but considering that Higuma might die, fine. I'll take this chapter with a grain of salt as well. I'll take this chapter. I've been wanting, I'm gonna say this right now. I've been wanting this fucking chapter forever, so I'm glad I have it right now. Instead of thinking of how I could punish them in retaliation, I'd much rather think of how I could forgive them. I know people who do bad things are the most wrong, but I don't like to see my dad and my aunt make the fugitive spirits suffer. The best thing to do is to find a way for good people and bad people to make friends. Nonsense. Hey, I heard that. Shut up. Am I wrong? No, Higuma. If those are the ideals you believe in, that's all that matters. Not everything can be solely measured as correct or incorrect. Hold your ideals deep in your heart. Protect them. Don't forget them. Don't change them. I won't. Hey, Dad. What? When did you start calling me that? Not that long ago, you were still calling me father. Haruma told me that if I changed it up now, it wouldn't be so awkward when I hit puberty. She's at it again. Great King Emma is the one who sends bad people to hell, isn't he? That's right. And he's also the one who makes us hell wardens do our job, right? Yeah, but, you know that. So what's with the questions? Is that really true? I mean, he's so kind and gentle. Strictly speaking, that boy isn't the Great King Emma. What? What we call the Great King Emma is actually a tremendously vast system straddling the realm of the living and the realm of the dead. Souls stained by evil deeds are sifted out and sent to be purified. That boy is nothing but a vessel imbued with a real human's personality so that we can comprehend the Great King Emma. Ooh! I like that! That is good! I want to read that again, because that is so good. What we call the Great King Emma is actually a tremendously vast system straddling the realm of the living and the realm of the dead. Souls stained by evil deeds are sifted out and sent to hell to be purified. That boy is nothing but a vessel imbued with a real human's personality so that we can comprehend the Great King Emma. I like that. That's a really good explanation. Whether he has feelings or not, he has no free will. Nothing will change his judgments. And I love that we have on this panel, when Ozma is saying this, that we have the chains on Emma's ankles. That's so perfect. It's such a good, oh man, the symbolization here is just amazing. Make no mistake, he isn't your friend. No matter what manner of gruesome deaths we meet, that smile will never leave his face. He won't shed a single tear for us. So, have you made up your mind, Haruma? You've come. Duration in hell, 795 years. What? Kiri Getsu! If you'll only lend me your support, I'll have all I need to destroy the Great King Emma. What? And then your penance will be over. You'll all be free. What? So wait a minute. So are you telling me that, Haruma, you better have said no. You better have said no, Haruma. You better have said no like I think you did, but I'm really curious though, based on this chapter, if this is why Engetsu wants Higuma. If he wants Higuma to rebel against King Emma. I wonder if that's the case. Because based on this right here, or based on what we're going to see, based on this whole chapter of what we've seen, how Higuma feels about the whole situation and all that, I really feel like that's what Ingetsu is trying to do. I don't think Ingetsu's trying to kill Higuma. I really don't think that's the case at all. I don't think so. I think what Ingetsu is doing is testing Higuma. I think that's what's going on. Is Ingetsu is testing Higuma to see if his ideals will I don't know if it's the question of, I think it's more like challenging his morality, or testing his morality, so to speak. Because remember, Higuma does feel, we've seen so far in this manga, and hell, even in this chapter, Higuma does feel guilty about these spirits. He wants to help them. He doesn't want, he would want to forgive them, and he wants to forgive them. He doesn't want to send them to hell. He wants to forgive them, and try to, well, in the sense, it sounds like he kind of wants to purify them more than send them to hell. And I'm very curious if what Ingetsu's end goal is by sending these spirits, these specific spirits after Higuma, if that's to try, the purpose is to try and break him so that Higuma would join his side, Ingetsu's side, and to try and overthrow King Emma. I got a feeling that's gonna be the case. But the thing is, though, and I'm curious about what Haruma's gonna say. I hope Haruma, like, it would be interesting if Haruma ended up joining Ingetsu. Like, let's say, because I hope she says no. But if by chance she says yes, that would be really interesting, because that means Haruma could still be, I know it's been said that Haruma is dead, but what if Haruma what if we have Higuma go to hell and fight Haruma? Like, that would be really interesting. I would love to see that, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think Haruma's going to say no. At least I hope so. But anyway, I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter, and what you guys think of Emma, what Emma is. I really like that. I love the metaphors and the analogies being used, as well as the imagery, including the chains. But the thing is that, like, we don't know, after this, I really wish this chapter would have been, what chapter was I thinking? I wish this would have been last week's chapter, or like 2 weeks, or no, I wish this would have been chapter 12. I really do. I wish this would have been in like chapter 12 or something like that, in all honesty. But there's got to be a reason why this chapter was placed here, whether it's Higuma's dying or what. But I feel like part of the reason why we're getting this chapter now versus like sooner is because of the reveal about Ingetsu coming after Higuma. I think that's why. But I'm very curious about what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!